Hey, what is going on, guys and girls? Twintendo here. Hope you're having an awesome day. And today we're going to be talking about the new features that we want to see in Pokémon Super Mystery Dungeon. Now, there's so many new features that could be added to this game, and I'm only going to be listing 5, and they're not in any particular order. And basically, if I don't say, one that you're thinking of, it's probably I just haven't thought about it, and it's not that I just don't want it in the game. So comment down below if you've got any extra ideas or other ideas that I didn't say that you want to see in Pokémon Super Mystery Dungeon. And yeah, let's jump into the video, guys. So my first request, or the new feature that I want to see the most, is definitely multiplayer. Now, how that would work is it would be quite difficult to do, but I thought of a few concepts. So you go into the same dungeon, you kind of go into a lobby, and you go into the same dungeon as the person you've kind of linked up with, whether this is wireless or Wi-Fi. You probably have to do it with a friend, and basically it kind of be a set dungeon. You both have the same mission, and it's basically, whoever finishes the mission first gets the prize. So say you're allowed to take, a team of 4 in with you, so because that's how, the max party size, I think. So you get a team of 4 each, and it's basically whoever finishes the mission first. Now say one of the team is about to die, and you jump in and help them out, your best buds, and you just want to do a good deed. You wouldn't let any other Mystery Dungeon team down, and basically if you save them and they get to the end before you, what I'd like is you can split the gold or the prize, or the reward with the other team if they don't make it in time. Or if you're going to be an ass, you could take the money or the reward for yourself. It'd be really interesting. It'd be really competitive. Who could get to the final floor or boss first? It'd be really interesting. That's just one idea I thought of when it came to multiplayer. But what do you guys think? Would you like to see multiplayer in Mystery Dungeon? I definitely think it would improve the longevity of the game. Like, I definitely jump on the game, play the game more if there was multiplayer. I mean, I still play Mystery Dungeon games to this day because the single player is great, but multiplayer would be an amazing experience. So guys, moving on to number 2, I'm going for replays, and this is like replays of things you do in your playthrough. So you're playing single player, you're versing your first legendary or maybe the final boss, which we don't know what it is yet, and you finally do it, and you want to save the replay and show it to your friends. Now, I wouldn't have thought about this kind of concept if it wasn't to one of our commenters, Blue Jay Ray, who discovered in the town details video I did a while ago, one of the houses, it has like a pinky kind of purple film reel by the looks of it. So whether that suggests you can maybe watch cutscenes, maybe like anime cutscenes perhaps, like proper well drawn cutscenes, or you can save replays. I don't know, I went for replays just because you could probably watch the cutscenes on YouTube. I think replays would be more personal, and I'd prefer that personally. So thanks Blue Jay Ray for pointing that out. I definitely didn't see that first time round. But yeah, we'll move on from that, guys. Like I said, comment down below what you think of these ideas, which I'm telling you guys. Number 3, I've gone for customizable outfits. So for the first time in Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, we can wear, your kind of guild or team outfits. So you've got like some scarves. I think they're scarves, what Pokemon have. Some of them Pokemon have, they're like green and blue. And then some Pokemon have badges, some have bow ties, and 6th generation X and Y, they were the first to introduce customizability into the main Pokemon games, and I think it's a good time to bring that into Mystery Dungeon. Probably keep it, for scarves, badges, bow ties, maybe a few extra things. Hats would be really cool, but maybe just buy different colours and stuff. That'd be really cool, because like games like Monster Hunter, which are kind of similar in a way, they're kind of like dungeon-esque games like this, and you can buy tons of armor, weapons and stuff, and obviously you can't get weapons in this, but it'd be nice to kind of customize your Pokemon's look. That'd be something really interesting, and it would add new shops as well, where you can buy clothes and stuff. I just like the idea of that. Maybe you guys just like having a Pokemon on their own, and that's fine, but we definitely know that you can wear your kind of team's outfits also, so I think that's definitely something to keep in mind. Anyway, number 4, I've gone for creating your own missions that you can put online and then other players can download. So you could maybe you set the amount of floors, set the Pokemon in the dungeon, what the final boss is, what the reward is. And I think that'd be really, really fun, because if you can't do multiplayer with other people, it's definitely worth having like missions you can download from other people and then playing them. And obviously maybe you can have a ranking system and unlock stuff by doing more missions that people have set. And again, that would be really cool, because look, there's 720 Pokemon. I think this would be a really cool idea to unlock new dungeons that have new Pokemon that you haven't seen yet. So if you do a certain amount of online missions that people have made, you can go to new dungeons with new Pokemon that you can recruit. Again, Not sure what you guys think, maybe you think that's stupid, but I personally would love to make, you know, design your own missions that your friends can play. I think that would be really, really awesome. And finally, because there's 20 starters and they've got a really good choice, and you know, not everyone's going to be happy because a lot of people's favourite Pokemon aren't actually starters. Luckily for me, Mudkip is my favourite, but you know, some guys who are watching this now, you're thinking, yeah, my favourite Pokemon ain't there. So what I'd like is you have your own side team, and they will have their own kind of mini storyline going along at the same time as yours, or you can just play it. It's kind of like, it's either, okay, I'd either have it in a menu, which you can have, you know, your side team story, you want to play that today, or it's something like you either switch to your side team and you continue their storyline for a bit, or just, you know, just different missions, and they have a bit of, I'd like a storyline instead of just random missions, because then you feel like you're connected to those characters, and that way everyone can have their own favourite Pokemon as the main character. Well, not the main character, but they be the main character of that side story. So you could probably recruit, you know, some Pokemon in your main story with your partner and, you know, your starter, and then you can use those Pokemon you've recruited for your side team. So I guess when you get your favourite Pokemon, then you start that side team mission is what I do. Obviously, like I said guys, this is all, you know, theory, speculation, what I'd want personally, and I'm not saying it will happen, any of this, but it's just, I don't know, I think it would be really cool to have any of these features. If they have one, I'll be very happy, but I just don't think they'll have any of these, sadly, but who knows. Anyway guys, as I said, if one of your ideas or features that you wanted to see in this game didn't come up, definitely comment down below. I'll get back to every single comment I can. Also, if you haven't seen our 2 previous videos, they'll be on screen now. The first one on the left is whether new Mega Evolutions will be introduced to Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. That's got a load of views in a short amount of time, so guys, if you haven't seen that, definitely get in the comments because there's some interesting discussions going on. And the second video is details about Serene Village, and this has got a load of new information that I don't think many people have seen, so it's definitely worth watching if you're really looking forward to Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. And guys, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that big red button where Trico is and make him happy, because, you know, apparently subscribing makes Trico happy these days. So yeah, anyway guys, hope you have an awesome day as I said, and I will see you on our next video. Peace!